okay, I know we could call this a lot of different things. It's a breakfast calzone. It's a hot pocket, you know, hot pockets, empanada. Like there's so many like types of sandwichy things that are inside of some dough. This is just one of those things. Using regular old pizza dough, 75% hydration, just real basic dough, and turned it into something different. One dough, so many uses. Let's make some hot pockets. Okay, so like I said, this is a 75% hydration dough. I just happen to have some dough that I was going to use for a different project, and then it was like, uh-oh, I'm not gonna get to that project. I've got way too many other things going on, and we need to have breakfast. Let's make some breakfast calzones. So that's what we did. So I'm stretching it. These are portioned to 165 grams. Pretty small portion of dough, but I mean, it's breakfast. How much dough do you need? For reference, for a pizza dough, like a 10-inch pizza, my dough balls are usually about 235 grams. So much smaller than like a 10-inch pizza. And they'll be quick to shape because there's not much dough there. And I'm stretching it not into a circle like I would, you know, with like a calzone so much, more into an oval. I was just kind of going for more of like a smaller, compact little package. So stretch it, you know, try and have a nice, consistent thickness. And I went cheese down, and my bacon was already cooked. I cooked it the night before and chopped it up. And then cheese, little bacon, and then I took a whole egg. And I'm using duck eggs, use chicken eggs, whatever you got. We're using them while we can before they turn to ducklings. And I didn't scramble it. I kind of just took the whole egg and, you know, cracked it into a bowl so there's no shell. And you know, when I poured it on top of the cheese, I kind of poked it with a fork a little bit just to spread out the egg yolk. And I'm cool with having, like, you know, the white and the yolk kind of mixed together with, you know, out trying to, you know, execute like an over easy or over medium egg inside of there, which my kids wouldn't appreciate anyway. So I just kind of broke up the yolk so it would cook without running all over the place and making a mess. And then a little more cheese on top, and folded it up, and really just, you know, fold it in half and then pinch and twist your way around. Make sure it's really sealed in there so that as it produces steam from the cheese and the eggs, it creates that lift in that puff inside of our hot pocket. And then just, you know, I put it on a little piece of parchment paper just to make it easy to get it in and out of the oven. And I baked it on a pizza stone. Oven was preheated to, what'd I do? I believe I did 450 or 500. I'll link in the description. I can't remember off the top of my head. And it took about 13 minutes. They're about like 13-minute little hot pocket. I did the first couple without brushing them with any butter, and then the last one, like, I was like, I just want a little more shine on it, a little bit more of that richer, buttery breakfast sandwich kind of vibe happening. So the one that, you know, is really puffed with the arugula and tomatoes here, that one I brushed with some butter. Your choice, you don't have to. And then you've got some options here in terms of what you want to fill them with. I did one with cheese and eggs and bacon. I did one with cheese and bacon. I did one with cheese and eggs and bacon and arugula and tomatoes and Cholula. So a lot of room for some interpretation here. I could see breakfast sausages being amazing in here. Cook them ahead of time, cool them off, and then put them inside. I mean, just like pizza toppings, right? And then, you know, cut them in half and get down on some breakfast hot pockets. Man, they're amazing. And they, you know, the really tall one, the one that's like standing up with a nice pocket inside, it looks crunchy. It's not. Like when you squish these things down, it's pizza dough. So it's got like, it's like eating pizza crust with like a nice, wonderful, soft, chewy inside. I think my wife said these were her favorite breakfast sandwiches ever. So I'll probably have to do them again. But yeah, really simple way to make breakfast happen. I mean, man, there's like nothing to it. If you've got the dough and it's ready to go, you know, it's all balled up. Pretty simple breakfast.